Mount Pony. Mount Pony, east of Culpeper, Virginia, near the intersection of routes 658 and 3, about 70 miles southwest of Washington, is a 20-half-acre site, which contains a 140,000 square foot underground facility with a 400-foot-long bunker built of steel-reinforced concrete a foot thick and covered with 2 to 4 feet of dirt. It was built in 1969 as a continuity of government facility and operated by the Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond, where 7 computers became the central point for all American electronic fund transfers. It is self-sustaining, with its own wells, power system, electrical generator, indoor pistol range, incinerator, maintenance shops, cafeteria and storage for water and fuel. It was able to house 540 people for 30 days. Until 1988, it stored several $1 billion of currency that would be used to replenish currency supplies east of the Mississippi, and reactivate the economy after a nuclear attack, including a large quantity of $2 bills, in its 23,500 square foot vault with ceilings over 11 feet high, which were shrink-wrapped and stacked on pallets 9 feet high. It was decommissioned in July, 1992, and in 1997, Congress approved its transfer to the Library of Congress, who is used the installation to protect its collection of 150,000 movies and recordings. Warrenton Training Center. The Warrenton Training Center, WTC, was initially established in June, 1951, and is believed to contain an underground relocation center for an unknown federal agency. According to a report on the Environmental Protection Agency website, the WTC is identified as a closed and classified communications training and support facility of the National Communications System. The NCS was established in 1963 by President Kennedy to coordinate intra-government communications between 23 federal agencies, including U.S. Information Agency and Postal Service, as well as the State Department and CIA. In June 1973 it was transferred to the Department of the Army, and redesignated as the U.S. Army Training Group and U.S. Army Security Agency. In September 1982, it was placed under the auspices of the Defense Department. The WTC encompasses 4 sites, all secured by a chain-link fence. There are 2 underground facilities, Site A and B, on Vintry Mountain, which some say are connected by a tunnel, because they are only a couple of miles apart. Site A is at the intersection of routes 802 and 744, southwest of Warrenton, Virginia. It seems to be the only place where training actually occurs, and contains several small buildings in a heavily wooded area. Site B is on top of the mountain at Bear Wallow Road on Route 690, and is about 2 miles northwest of Warrenton. Located on 346 acres, this is the official headquarters for the WTC. It has many multi-story buildings, many built in the late 1980s, and is nearly impossible to see from any publicly accessible areas. Its facilities include 2 microwave towers, a large water tank, the Brushwood Conference Center, and a pond. There is testimony attesting to the fact that it contains underground facilities. It is part of a fiber optic system that runs from Site C and D, and connects to other intelligence outposts for Washington like Site E, the microwave station in Tysons Corner, Virginia. These 2 are codenamed Yogurt and Bijams. Site C, codenamed Brandy, because of the nearby town Brandy Station, is a few miles southeast of Remington on routes 651 and 654, and has a lot of high-frequency antennas, including several directional antennas. These 3 sites are located in Fauquier County. Site D is located at routes 669 and 672, just north of State Route 3, in Culpeper County, 10 miles east of Culpeper, Virginia. It also has a lot of antennas, though fewer of them are high frequency. There is more activity here, and the buildings are larger.